Hey everybody! So we're all quarantined in our homes, and I figured I would do a video because I keep hearing people complain about one thing. They want Chinese food, and they're trapped in their houses, and none of the Chinese food places are open. So I figured I would show you guys how to make fried rice at home, the way the Chinese food restaurant makes it, and I would do it under all of this really harsh lighting because that's the way you make fried rice. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you what you need. You need a hot pan, right? And it's got to be a big pan because you don't want your rice to be sitting in a pan that's too small. You want to kind of be able to spread it all the way out, and then that way you get like an even crispiness on some of the rice. And again, big pan, not a whole lot of rice. So we have about 2 cups of rice here. This is pre-cooked rice. You can also use the rice that you get in those microwavable bag things. You just rip it open and pour it into a bowl. We have soy sauce, we have sesame oil, we have sake, that's optional. We have an egg. We have about a half a teaspoon of finely chopped garlic. We have a tablespoon of butter. And I don't know what the measurement on this is, but this is diced onion. And however much that is, I don't know, it's probably like half a cup, third of a cup. And then the same thing here. This is actually less than the onion. I say it's about a quarter of a cup to a third of a cup. Yeah, this is probably a third of a cup of small diced carrots. And this is about a half a cup of onions. So I'll show you like the dice size on these. Small. And then the carrots, small dice. And the reason why is because carrots take a ridiculously long time to cook. So if they're smaller, they'll cook a little bit more evenly. The onions can be a little bit bigger than the carrots, and of course the garlic. You want to go tiny, right? So, we got our hot pan. I've been letting this heat up for quite some time. I have it on just below medium. It's going to be super hot, and I'm going to put this phone into this here so that I can actually show this to you. And utensil-wise, you're going to want to use a wooden spoon. Because if you use anything metal, I've got a non-stick pan here, it'll scrape. And if you use something plastic, it's just not going to be forceful enough. You know, like a rubber spatula is just not going to give you the oomph you need. So let's turn this around. And excuse my hand. There we go. Hi. How are you? Okay. So now, we're going to take some of our ingredients here, right? And you can see the pan, so that's good. I think you can. Yes. You can. You can see the pan. And all our vitamins. Alright, so what we got here is we got the pan, and yeah. Turn that up a little. We got the pan, and first we're going to saute our onions and carrots, right? So, and our garlic. So we're going to add the, actually no, we're not going to do the butter first. We're going to do the sesame oil first. Butter goes in with the rice. So, add a little sesame oil. Right, a little bit there. Nice hot pan. Let's throw our garlic in first. And our onions. And our carrots. We take our wooden spoon and just kind of stir that around. smell it already. Some people add scallions, but I wouldn't add them right now. I would add them later. So let me see if I can fix this a little better. Okay, so you're either going to see me or you're going to see the pan. So I guess you might as well see the pan and the side of my boob. So there you go. Yay! Side boob. Okay. Some people add scallions. I wouldn't add scallions at this point because they're going to break down too much. Scallions are something you kind of add at the end. So that way you still have the nice green color. Otherwise, scallions just really turn like a dark green and rip apart. And yeah, they add flavor, but they kind of become mush and they burn. And the moisture in scallions also moistens your rice a little too much too. So add those at the end. Sometimes people too will do sesame seeds. You could do sesame seeds right now, or when you add your rice. So we just let this go. I'm going to kick this up even higher because I want it really, really brown, caramelized really well. And yeah, so everything I'm using right now, really except the sesame oil and the sake, you probably have in your house. If you don't have sesame oil, you can use vegetable oil, and if you don't have sake, just forget it. Don't even waste your time trying to get it. Here we go. I think that's probably better. A little better. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Yes. No. Oh my god, this thing. Sorry. My first time using one of these. It just has a mind of its own. Come on. That's a bit better. Alright, yeah. Now you can really see what's actually cooking in the pan. There we go. Yeah, so much better. So again, we kind of want to get like a little bit of a char on these, just a little bit, right? While that's doing that, I'm going to scramble up one egg in this little bowl here. So do that off to the side. I'm just gonna scramble that up with a fork. Scramble it really good because you don't want like chunks of egg whites and chunks of egg yolks because it's not going to give the right texture or the right flavor if you do that. So you want to really, really scramble these good. Okay. See? Okay. Now let's check on our veggies here. Yeah, see now they're starting to get that nice brown color on them. A nice char color. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what you want. And you want your pan to stay hot. And you're about to see another reason why you want a nice big pan in a second. And that's when we add the egg. This is good. Alright, so now we're going to add our one egg to this enormous pan. Okay. Move the pan around, get a nice coating of egg, right? And then you're just going to really just kind of mess it up. So that's like pieces. This piece is a little smaller. There you go. is when we have the fun. Ah, man overboard. Okay, so we got our egg in there. We don't want it to burn. We want to add our rice. Right? Break up any lumps of rice we have. And we add our butter right to it. And here's where you start really stir frying that rice. I don't know if you can, the light might be too harsh. Let me lower this. That might be better. That butter is going to melt in there with that rice, cooking up real good. And keep that flame on. Keep it on high, or not high, but like medium, you know, hot. Not too high. Like if you have your stove up too high, you're going to have a fire. You don't want that, especially now. Imagine like a fire on top of COVID-19. That'd be pretty terrible actually. That's better. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys can see that a little bit better now. Sorry, the lighting kind of washed it out before. So we're gonna do this. Really mix it around real good, right? And then we're going to add a little soy sauce, and I'm going to add a little sake. I'm actually going to add the sake first, just a little bit. If you have sake, great. A little bit of that. That just infuses into the rice real nice. The sake is more of a Japanese thing, so I know what you're thinking. You're like, but you said fried rice from a Chinese restaurant. I like hibachi rice. And then now you add your soy sauce. Just a little bit. There you go. Maybe like a tablespoon of that. Right? Moisture will reinvigorate the rice too, especially if you've made it in advance and it wasn't hot anymore, like mine. Oh, and if you are going to make your own rice and you're not going to use like one of those rice pouches, you want to get rice that's like a long grain. So like regular Carolina rice, not a medium grain, not something you'd make paella with or anything like that, or risotto. You want just a standard long grain white. Jasmine makes nice fried rice too. I think this actually might be jasmine rice. So now that you got soy sauce and your sake and your butter and everything cooked together, you can actually pick this up a little bit higher and really get a brown on the rice. Keep moving. You don't want to burn it. You don't want it to stick together either. You just want to give it that nice little touch of caramelization. You hear it popping. Oh yeah. I think they call that browning the Maillard reaction. That's what you're going for. even better to do this in a wok, but I don't actually own one. I do it in this. This is going pretty good. Just about done. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, now we turn our pan off and move it off the heat because we don't want it to actually keep cooking at the same temperature it was cooking at, right? I'm gonna move these out of the way. Make sure my sake is good. And I'm gonna grab the camera from here. There we go. Hello. And there you go. I'm going to turn the light up. And now you can see you've got Chinese restaurant style fried rice. Go forth and cook, my quarantine friends. Love ya. Stay safe.